Hi, I'm Otter, and I've got a lot of ideas. Most of them are pretty bad. So, for the next year, I'm going to be sharing one bad video game concept every week. They're free for the taking, but again, they're pretty bad, so don't blame me if it doesn't work out. This week, episode 1, our game is called Oyster Empire. Here's your back of the box summary. Leave your day job behind and start building an empire on the hardened shells of the ocean's most delicious filter feeders. You'll move to the small coastal town of St. George's Bay, where you'll be tasked with transforming a rickety old fishing dock into a thriving bivalve farm that not only lines your pockets, but helps restore your local bay and community. Learn this unique niche of farming using real-life techniques and technology. Experiment with raising hundreds of different bivalve species. Expand your operations and explore new opportunities. Can you shuck your way to success? So how I came up with this concept of Oyster Empire, it's kind of a mix of games like Farming Simulator and Ranch Simulator, which I love, maybe a little bit of Stardew, and then just my love of shellfish in general. I love eating oysters, I could eat them all day. We need more of them, so let's farm more of them. So like a lot of these games, it starts off with you inheriting the abandoned fishing business of some long lost distant relative. It's a pretty rundown little fishing shack, you've got a little dock on it, but the bay it's on is pretty polluted, the fish really aren't there, so it's not economically viable for you to go that commercial fishing route. So you decide to open up a bivalve farm instead. So you go ahead and you buy some little seedling baby shellfish and you attach them to some lines that you hang off your docks. They grow, they mature, and once they're big enough, you harvest them and sell them for a profit. As you keep growing your operation, you can invest in different kinds of production, like maybe you switch to baskets instead of just using lines, or maybe there's even other new technologies that you can try out. You can also try out different species. So maybe, mussels, clams, scallops, oysters, there's all sorts of different kinds of bivalves and different varieties within each one of those categories too. To begin with, all of this work is going to be manual. You're going to be attaching the seedlings, throwing in the lines, hauling them out, doing the harvesting, doing the shucking, but eventually you can start hiring some local workers who could help you out with these tasks and free you up to focus on maybe expanding your operation. These workers obviously would be otters. They're already located in the bay, they're great at handling shellfish, and the best part is they don't even want money, they just want a cut of the product itself. So great local partner to work with. Your little otter friends will help you grow your business, and as you grow your business and you get more money, you can expand. So you start off with just a little tiny dock and a little shack, but you can add more space to your docks, so you have more space for baskets and lines. You can also upgrade your house, your little fish shack. You can add maybe a retail store, maybe a mechanic shop, so you can upgrade your own equipment or repair your own equipment. You can do things like add a spawning pool so that you don't have to buy seedlings from other sources. You can breed your own species and do everything in-house. You can also look further down the supply chain. Maybe eventually you can add a restaurant so that consumers can come in and enjoy your product fresh from the sea. Obviously, the restaurant would also be staffed by otters. Again, they just make the best employees. They have really good morale. And again, who better to tell people about the virtues of eating delicious shellfish, obviously. As you invest in having this bivalve farm, what happens over time is because they're filter feeders, they're actually really good for the local environment, and they start to remove a lot of that pollution that's built up in the bay. So native species start coming back, and in addition to having your operation upgraded and expanded, businesses start coming back to this little community, this town. So maybe there's a hotel that opens up. Not only does that increase the price that you can get for your oysters and your mussels because there's more demand because the hotel has to feed their guests, and of course they want local delicacies, you can also have additional benefits. Like maybe because there's tourists now, you have the option to invest in a tour boat off your dock for an additional stream of revenue. So just if different interesting ways that you can keep expanding the town, the community, and finding ways to improve things using shellfish. Maybe there's also NPCs attached to those businesses, like Alex, the bakery owner, Ralph, the coffee shop owner. These people could be friends, they could be foes, there could be sort of some narrative elements, but again, still early days, so who knows. But just a fun little concept, Oyster Empire. Again, this is a full year of bad video game ideas. I hope you enjoyed episode 1. It's pretty quick. Again, just something fun, mostly to amuse myself. If you like this video, please hit like, subscribe if you dare see 51 more of these awful videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye! Hey, it's me, Cabinet Otter. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more, or come hang out with me live on Twitch. See you soon!